Hello, everybody. I was on Archaix Q&A November 30th, 2022, and my name is Kevin Dellinger, and I asked a simple question. What is the meaning of life? Jason's explanation is living, and that we are in a simulation, and that we live multiple lives of this simulation, and that eventually we develop a personality through all the pain and suffering through multiple lives, and then eventually we graduate into some kind of unknown realm where we become godlike. Okay, well, that was a very interesting explanation. The thing is, he told me that I was new, probably because he had never heard my name before, and he pretty much told me I had been archaixed. And the reason why I asked that question is because through all the theories and through all the studies of history throughout the ages, through the books that he has read, it's really nice to have history from the physical simulation of the lower frequency that we are living. And I do somewhat agree with him on some things, but I wanted to get his perspective on that question because I have certain beliefs through my own personal experiences that have led to Jason, for me finding him. Eventually, I stumbled upon him when I watched Nino Rodriguez, and that's how I found him. I watched a show with him on it. But anyway, getting back to my question, what is the meaning of life? Now, I have suffered quite a bit in this life physically, and I often ask that question because I notice that through all the trials that I've been through, chasing money, and all the temptations that I have been through, it's always led to some kind of negative outcome. And the major lesson that I have learned through this life is that love is the most important thing, and that love is the answer. And I think instead of just living, I think life is about learning to love. Because we are often put in challenges and through our shadow work to experience these bad things. Basically, we're given a template to explore everything about ourselves and to fulfill all of our desires. But what is the wealthy person that has everything, that can buy everything, feel a void or an emptiness inside? It's because they're missing love. They don't have love. So, yeah, you can materialistically enjoy the sim and live life, but you'll never be happy. And, happiness is really just us being love, because that's what we are. That's what we are before we're born in this simulation that he calls a simulation. Now, my theory on the whole thing is different than his. I believe that physical reality is real. I believe it's a lower reality. It's like the lowest frequency vibration of density that creates physical matter, and that we have the ability to live with the physical reality. We pretty much integrate our energy into these bodies, which are avatars. See, so somewhat my outlook on life is correlates a little bit of what Jason is onto. So I somewhat half agree, and I do agree with a lot of the things that he says. I respect the man. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just giving you my point of view through my own experiences. And what I have learned and I'm also a musician, and I write music, and I have studied sound my whole life. And I know that everything works off of frequency. All realities are based off of frequency. It's not about hacking or living in a simulation, because if that was true, If I lived in a simulation that I could control, I would pretty much have everything I would desire at will. I mean, instantly. Kind of like the Neo in the Matrix kind of thing. But that's not the way things are. We live through conditions that we have to face, challenges, duality, good and evil. And the reason why we feel is because we're love. And love is sensitive to negativity. It triggers us. And many people, they go through a dark path and they become more dark because they make dark choices. And then they end up losing that love frequency. They end up getting lost and scattered. And it's very challenging to get back to love once you lose it. And I think that's the whole point, is that we're put into these trials to develop spiritually. And I'm a very spiritual person. I look at it this way. We are energy first, and then we are physical matter second. And I believe that we come here to learn about love. And that's why we are put into all these challenges. Now, although I have been archaicsed, I have lived multiple lives. And I pretty much have caught on that love is very important. And it is what we are. It's what we'll be after this so-called Archaix simulation is over, according to Jason. And I believe that we are already gods, children of God, and that we are put here for a reason. And we are all here to be together as a soul group to help each other out through these challenges. There are some souls that are so advanced when they come here that they come here to volunteer to help others through their pain and suffering. And I believe that those that are very highly spiritually advanced come to earth to help those that need it. A good example of that would be Jesus. So, yeah. My answer to that question, what is the meaning of life? Love. It's a simple answer. It didn't need all of that explanation. And also another thing I wanted to say. Jason does not like things that he cannot verify. So if you ask him questions about near-death experiences and such, he ain't gonna like that. Anything that he can't prove from the history books that he has read, he will not. He's looking at everything from a physical simulation perspective, and that's all he has. He does not even dream when he sleeps. So he's not even connected to the whole other realities out there that exist that are in different frequencies and higher vibrations that work differently than this reality. I have been in all of those realities. And as a matter of fact, I go there more than I spend here in this physical simulation. So, yeah. And also, I was thinking, now this is something I was thinking of. He says you can't verify it. Now this is going to be a deep question. How does he know that all of the history that he has read in those books happened the way they were told? Because they were all from different perspectives, through different experiences, and they all had their own personal reality funnels. So you've got a whole different variation of different reality funnels colliding together. And he's trying to combine them all into one perspective. And maybe he's not doing that. Maybe he's looking at all of the perspectives and trying to come to one conclusion. But the thing is, everyone's reality funnel is going to be different. Jason's reality funnel is he believes we're in a simulation. My reality funnel, I believe differently. It doesn't mean I disrespect the man. Actually, he's got me thinking more about deeper things. And I think he's a very good learning tool. Excuse me. one of the main reasons why I'm watching Jason, it's not because of the simulation theory or the Phoenix. It's none of that. It's because I've lived multiple lives and I was interested in the ancient history that he has read in the books. Because I don't read books. I can't read them because I get tired. I have diabetes and I have low energy, and it's hard for me to read books. So the reason why I stumbled upon him or wanted to watch his videos is to learn lessons or different experiences from the people from the ancient histories. And he's taught me quite a bit. Now, I've been on his channel for at least a month before I got onto that chat. But he was kind of rude. I don't know if that's his way. I guess he gets attacked a lot from people. But I mean, if you're gonna, take on all of ancient history and come up with all these theories, you're gonna get backlash because everybody's reality funnel is different. Anyway, I wanted to say that I doubt I'll ever ask another question on that chat because I kind of felt humiliated, to be honest with you. But I had to think about it a while before I made this video because I wanted to explain that I have a different theory and way of looking at things because I come from the spiritual side. And no, I can't verify any of the things that I've experienced in this physical reality because it's not the same frequency. There's no way I could verify it. It's a different reality, it's a different frequency, and it has a different set of rules. So, anyway, thank you for watching my video. I hope this was fun and educational, somewhat, or at least inspirational. And if you want to find the time to listen to my music, it's kevindellinger.us. And by the way, I did write a song about the Phoenix. It's called Night of the Red Sky, which will be on my new album, January 6th. Thank you for watching, and have a nice evening, or morning, or wherever you are in this great, great world of ours. And you be good. You be real good. It's real cool, okay? You enjoy your simulacrum, okay? Have a good one. It's real cool. You must be new to this channel. You don't know what you're talking about. Good God. Anyway, have a good one.